do you mind sharing with us, maybe each one of you, what is your most favorite investing, finance, or any other related topics that you've studied and you think it helps you along this journey? It doesn't have to be a book. It could be a podcast or anything like that. But yeah, because I know not everyone is a big fan of reading books.
For me, that one's easy. Right at the beginning, when I had the conversation with Jean about all the debt that I was bringing with me, he showed me Your Money or Your Life, if you're familiar with that book. And so I read that, and I had a bit of a spending problem, and that really put it into perspective for me. Really, like, I have a good job and I make a decent living, right? So I thought I could just spend what I wanted to. Why not? I worked hard, right? But when you put it into the context of your life, your time, your life that you're trading for a new pair of shoes, or, you know, a winter coat to replace a brand new one you just bought last year, it gives you a whole new perspective on the value of money and what are these objects worth? Is your time with your family and friends really worth changing and exchanging for that new pair of shoes, or, you know, the newest gadget or cell phone or whatever? For me, that was the biggest turning point. And from then on, it's like, does this bring value to my life? If it does, then I'll buy it. But if it doesn't, if it serves no real purpose, then it doesn't come into the house.
Yeah. Well, Christine mentioned a book. I'm gonna mention actually two blogs that I really like it. One, we end up, being really close to both of them. You're very fortunate to know, and we have learned quite a lot from them. One is Chrissy. Chrissy, she recently reached fire, and I'm sure that you do know her. Her blog is Eat, Sleep, Breathe, FI. So that's when we kind of got really involved more close to the fire community. And the other one that I would say is Mark Seed. So he also has an amazing blog, which is from myownadvisor.ca. Really great content from Mark. So he has been showing us and sharing his journey to financial independence as well. I don't think that he's gonna let me call financial independence. It's FW, I guess. It's financial independence on your own terms. See, Mark, I know. So great content from both of them, and both of them Canadian content. So that's why, we end up finding them. And yeah, I would recommend definitely both of them.
It's amazing. Thanks for sharing both of those, the resources, including the books, as well as the two blogs that you shared. I haven't checked out Mark's work yet, so definitely that's a new thing for me. I'm gonna check that out. Definitely, there's no shortage of quality contents, and I think that's so amazing that within the FI community, as more and more couples or individuals pursuing the financial independence share their own unique journeys. I think that helps to build a stronger community, because there are things that we can always learn better from others' successes, but also from their failures. And that gives us a kind of a blueprint of maybe what are some of the things that we need to watch out for. So thanks for sharing those resources with us. Dare I ask the question of, do you see one day post say fast forward 2023 or even 24, you're retired and you might consider maybe writing a book? Because I've seen quite a number of couples who actually have done that. They've reached FI and they've shared their own journey through a book, and there are definitely a number of popular ones out there.
I don't know. We never even thought of that. Neither one of us are really writers.
Really?
We need to really work on that blog of ours before we start a book. I think our main goal is to continue the YouTube channel. I think that's going to be our main focus, and turn it into, like, we want to travel, right? That's the whole, not the whole, but one of the main reasons why we're doing this. We want to see the world, and we want to be able to experience all these wonderful places and cultures and people. And I think the YouTube channel is going to be able to help us do that, and also keep the financial independence and the financial side of it as well, just to show people that it is possible to be able to go to all these places and live this type of lifestyle in a financially responsible way.
Yeah,
that's achievable for more people than they could even imagine, I think.
No, I agree with Christine 100%. And that's the main reason. When you're doing the research and we get excited, we find so many places that you can go and watch content. But what we felt is that, well, okay, it's nice, but somebody is already retired, somebody is still in the process, but from before, talking about our struggles, not mistakes, learning opportunities.
We call them learning opportunities in this house.
I like
And how we are progressing so far, I think it does help, other individuals who also think about that, right? So as Christine did mention, by 2024, we are definitely going to go and start traveling. It doesn't mean that we are going to stop the channel. It's just saying, here's all the pre-work that we have done before. Now it's time for us to enjoy, and we will bring everyone along the way with us.
Yeah, and I think it's an opportunity too for people to reach out continuously. Like if we write a book, then that's written and it becomes not dated, but we're not able to interact with people or their questions and their concerns and help them through it or give them our take on something, right? Whereas if it's a weekly video or we're more in contact with them, then it's more engaging and it's more beneficial for everybody, at least in our opinion, where we can actually reach out to them in real time as opposed to from an experience we had 2 years past or something, right?
Maybe an ebook. We keep updating. We always add a new chapter at the end of the month.
No,
It's a lot of work.